Welcome to another Game of Thrones video. This time, we bring you our adventure in the glorious battle. We chose the Super League event option. We were paired with HD, UTB, and other great friends who were able to share the battlefield with us. Rival alliances included members of FFS and other powerful alliances. Initially, we only brought necessary buildings and saved on the declaration item. It's important to emphasize at the beginning of this video that the event management knew the event well and took precise steps, which made it much easier for smaller members like myself to perform. All factions had high goals of advancing, but I must admit that our faction had a disproportionate amount of power in terms of strong players. However, our opponents lacked strategy, as they entered into a direct coalition right at the start of the event, which left them at an even greater disadvantage in the competition. In another scenario, if they formed a pact, they could advance further, and that could be a problem for us. The Glorious Battle isn't just an event where factions fight each other, but there's also the possibility of forming pacts and unique strategies to advance in the event. These were tough fights that provided good individual points for the top players. Our first fight was against the Greens, and it demonstrated our superiority not only in terms of strong players, but also in numbers. We had few fighters up front to hold off all the waves of Greens. It was a very quick fight. There were over 200 of our players in the building. Afterwards, our fight with FFS and other opponents was fun. Although top players have a lot of defensive strength, and it's difficult to take them down unless their tenacity is reduced. When the gates opened, a race ensued, with all the factions trying to score points and reach the center. Our faction took the gate very quickly and was already able to declare war on the buildings on either side of it. This gave us an incredible advantage. In battles near the end of the event, the Greens tried harder to defeat us, but their attempts were thwarted by our strong players and a large number of smaller players who also caused some damage, taking away resilience or even dealing minor damage. A really cool point about this glorious battle was the agreement that players with less than 300,000 overall power could face each other without the presence of large whales. And this made the game more fun for players at my level. In the end, we won this edition of the Glorious Battle. In short, it was a fun event, well organized by our management. I hope new events like this will emerge and be more competitive for both the big and the smaller teams. In any case, with some strategy, anything is possible. I hope to see you in the next video.